The barrage of luxury EVs in India continues with the launch of this. This is the all-new Mercedes-Benz EQE SUV. Yes, there is a sedan, but this is the EQE SUV and it's now in India, joining Mercedes-Benz's electric vehicle range. Let's find out what it's packing. Come with me as I show you around the car. But before we begin, make sure you follow Car and Bike and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on an update from the channel. So the Mercedes-Benz EQE looks very similar to the EQE sedan. It's got the same design and styling cues, but of course it's a lot higher. In terms of overall dimensions, it sits somewhere between the GLC and the GLE. So it's not directly a counterpart to the GLE, at least in size terms. In its appearance, it's more crossover than it is SUV with a more rounded shape. Up front, you will see the digital LED headlights. Not only are these super bright, but they can also project signs onto the road. However, this is not permitted by regulations in India, so this car doesn't have it. But the black panel, which incorporates the tiny stars, actually looks pretty neat. There's a large three-pointed star up front to let you know which brand this EV belongs to. When you come around to the side in profile, you will notice that the EQE SUV rides on 20-inch wheels, and it's got this nice sort of soft, gentle curve at the back towards the tail. It's got flush-fitting door handles and also a nifty side step that's built in. And at the back, you've got a full-width LED tail light. Overall, it looks pretty neat, but it does run the risk of looking pretty standard in the coming years. Now, let's jump inside and see what the EQE SUV is like over there. If the outsides of the EQE SUV did not wow you, the interior certainly will. Once you get inside, you're greeted with this massive 56-inch hyper-screen setup that Mercedes has put in the EQE SUV as standard. So you see, it combines 3 screens in total. There's a 12.3-inch digital instruments display. There is a 12.3-inch display for the front passenger, and there's a 17.7-inch central touchscreen unit. It all looks beautiful. The cabin is well laid out, very nicely appointed, great use of leather. There's some nice wood over here. You've got some storage spaces built in as well. And when we talk about the screens themselves, the front passenger screen can show movies, can run other types of videos. But to ensure the driver isn't distracted, there's a camera that's built into the digital display in front of the driver, which ensures that if you're looking at the screen while driving for more than 3 seconds, the screen will dim automatically. How cool is that? Now let's get into the back seat and see what the EQE SUV is like over there. In the back seat of the EQE, there's a lot of space, be it headroom, knee room, you've got plenty of it. You do sit a little knees up. That's because the floor is a little bit higher because of the placement of the battery. But you've got decent under thigh support as well, even though the seat back is a little too reclined for my taste. And you've got this massive panoramic sunroof up here, which makes the cabin feel pretty airy. You will also enjoy a 15-speaker, 710-watt Burmester sound system, which is standard with the EQE. And even if you're carrying a lot of luggage with 5 passengers, there's a 520-liter boot. What we get in India is the EQE 500 4MATIC, which means that this is packing a 90.6 kWh lithium-ion battery pack. It employs a rather unique cell chemistry, which utilizes more nickel than cobalt. Cobalt content is less than 10%, and you get a dual motor setup. So combined output stands at 402 brake horsepower and 858 Newton meters of torque. But before you get too excited, remember that the EQE weighs well over 2.5 tons, which is why its 0 to 100 kilometers an hour acceleration time is rated at 4.9 seconds, and its top speed is 210 kilometers an hour. Range, Mercedes says, goes up to 550 kilometers on the WLTP cycle. To enhance range, Mercedes has also added a motor decoupling unit. So what that basically does is, when you do not need all the power and all the grip from the 4MATIC system, it disables the front motor mounted on the front axle to make the car more efficient. When you buy the EQE SUV, you're also buying this wall box, which is bundled with the car when you buy it. This is a 22 kilowatt wall box charger, and in the EQE, it can supply up to 11 kilowatts of AC current. With this, the charge time will be around 9.5 hours to 10 hours when you're charging to full. But you can also plug the EQE into a DC fast charger, as it can accept up to 170 kilowatt, and Using such a charger, you will be able to regain 80% range in a little over half an hour. So right now the EQE SUV has a price tag of 1 crore 39 lakh rupees. This is an introductory price, so it will go up in the time to come. You have to remember that this is a fully imported EV, which is why it is priced significantly higher than rivals from Audi, BMW and JLR. Still, there is quite a lot to like about the EQE, and we will find out a lot more about it when we drive it very soon. But tell us what you think of the EQE SUV. Are there any features that stand out to you? Are there any features that you would have liked to see on the EQE which are missing? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section. And remember to follow Car and Bike if you haven't done it so far. If you enjoyed watching this video, found it informative, remember to like it and share it with your friends and family.